All right, so here's a sneak peek into one of the scheduling softwares we've been testing. Been trying to test each of the softwares in a similar way, just adding a bunch of projects um, to the software and scheduling at least the same sorts of resources, employee surveyors, contract surveyors, employee contract drafters, employee contract QA people, and seeing how easy it is to, search for people by how much time they have on their calendar, who's available. Also seeing, how easy it is to add segments, add projects, move things around, um, and also looking at a snapshot how much what can be seen in just a small frame. And so here you can sort of see all sorts of things just just by looking. You can see if a segment is tentative, what sort of segment it is, what the job number is, what team it's for, what the resource is, or who the person is that's scheduled, obviously. um, and the way that is, or if the task is completed. And the way that's shown in this system is that the ones that are white are tentative, the ones that are blue are confirmed, and if I go in and mark it as completed, it will be grayed out. So this way you could see if somebody was on track. This would be more applicable to QA if somebody was on track for the day, if they were marking their segments as complete, maybe QA or drafting. Um, that was one of the specific frustrations that was brought up. Um, and then right now I have it color coordinated by team, but since if I assign the project to a client, that client will actually show up in the bar, so the colors could be used potentially for something else. But you can see if I go into project, I have this client um, as SoCal, and that's what shows up on the segment. I can even add milestones for particular projects, such as like due dates and things like that, and then they'll show up. Yeah, there's one. They show up on the top bar there, which could be useful. Searching is super easy. If I want to search for contractors, specifically surveyor contractors, I could do that too. Or let's do SoCal, but because I only have contract surveyors in here, no contract QA at the moment. But SoCal, and or if I want to search contractors and then look for availability high low, it shows me who has space on their calendar. Or I could search for a particular job and it'll show me, who's working on it. Um, yeah, I mean, I can go into more detail, but that's pretty much the gist of what's there. There's a lot more to it. This one in particular is organized really nicely in the way that you can switch into editing projects, assigning people. Um, Here are the list of people and the sorts of criteria you can assign to them. You can add tags that make that search function even better. You can see the projects they're working on. You can give people specific statuses, so or specific access. So there's like project manager who has ability to edit, member who just has ability to view, those sorts of things, which could be good as far as creating logins. And projects too have the same sorts of features. And then each project would probably have same sorts of tasks, field, draft, QA, and those would be showing up on the options when you choose the schedule. And you can add milestones, CAD, specific due dates that could, easily show up on the calendar. So yeah, this one's looking pretty great. It's just a quick example. Alrighty, thanks.